It's tough being a money changer in Mogadishu. Over the last 6 months, the local currency, the shilling, has doubled in value, and it shifts wildly every day. Each million shilling brick is worth about $60 US, he tells me. Tomorrow, it'll be worth between $62 and $65. The booming construction industry is one sector that ought to benefit from the shilling's strength by making imports cheaper. But in Somalia, investors and big business operate in a kind of parallel dollarized economy. And here, that's a problem.
We have to change dollars into shillings to pay our workers, but the dollar keeps moving. Also, we don't have a central bank. If we had one to manage the shillings and the dollars, that would be easier.
The government solution? To introduce a new currency that it hopes will stabilize the exchange rate and tamp down inflation.
To inject a new currency into the market is not something that can happen within days or so. We're working in it very, very hard, and it's a matter of months. It will take again longer to bring a new currency into Somalia, and we're working on it.
If the plan works, it will flood the market with the new shillings, diluting the currency's strength and hopefully making livestock cheaper for foreign buyers. That's important for the government, which needs Somalia's biggest industry to grow fast and deliver a peace dividend. But the government solution might not be as straightforward as it sounds. For years, the war effectively divided Somalia into 3 separate regions, and each developed their own version of the currency. They're all shillings, of course, but they weren't interchangeable. So the cattle traders believe that unless there's greater political cooperation right across the country, the government's plan could in fact be destabilising. Abdul Qadir Mohammed is one of the country's biggest livestock exporters. He buys his animals from across the country, so those 3 currencies are a constant headache. Even so, he thinks the president's plan for one new currency is flawed.
What do we do with this new money of the government? Because of the different values of the currencies, if we change them for new Somali shillings, the weaker ones will lose and there might be problems.
Back in Mogadishu's markets, they don't much care how the government does it. All they want is for the currency to settle down. The longer it takes, the greater the risks to this slowly recovering economy. Greste, Al Jazeera, Mogadishu.